Hello. Hello, everybody. It is me. It is Carnassus back with another stream. Hello, everybody. A happy Friday. Welcome. We're doing a nice, relaxed, chill stream tonight. A shorter one. Also, the cheek, Dingo. The cheek. I saw what you did. I saw you try to play your sound, only to realize the sounds were off. And then I saw you cheekily turn the sounds back on, Dingo. I saw it all. You can't hide from me. I saw the cheekiness.
Yippee.
Yippee. It was such a very quick yippee. Bum 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 bum. Yippee. But hello, everybody. It's me. I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm still functional. Kind of. Am I still getting over what I've got? Yes. Which is why we are doing a shorter stream tonight. Because I'm not quite ready for a full stream, but I wanted to make an appearance. Oh! Was not expecting Avengers. Thank you. And thank you as well for the wonderful yippee fire. 11 months, almost an entire year. That's incredible. Thank you so very much, Firestar. Thank you very much for the continued support. Honestly, that's incredible. Thank you. I hope you know that you still got some of your brain cells after 11 months of being here. God, I had no intention of being subtle. Well, I respect your honesty, Dingo. I XP'd and I'll XP again. Surely this has been learned by now, right? No. Some days I still think maybe, you know, there'll be a new leaf turned over. A new leaf will be turned and there will be no XP. Can't believe it's been almost a year. Honestly, half the time I realize how long any time has passed since I've started doing like Twitch and streaming. And my goodness, the time has just flown by. Also, thank you very much, Voided Stars, for the follow. Welcome aboard. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Hello. I hope you're doing well. A pleasure to see you. Over the last weekish, I've become way too addicted to Arcane. After some friends told me I should watch it, I think it might be the best show I've ever seen in years. Maybe my favorite show ever. Maybe first time watching Jasper. That's been available for 2 years, I believe, that show. You're only just now watching it, experiencing the Arcane. For shame, but welcome on board the Arcane train. Hey, Khan, know anywhere good in Melbourne near in the CBD? I'm helping a friend plan their first trip there. It depends what kind of thing they enjoy doing, I think. Depends on the answer. So, Khan, I may have made an impulsive decision to go... That just scrolled before I finish. To go to Melbourne tomorrow. What do I do? Any food places recommendation? Preferably around the CBD, but I haven't been to Melbourne since I was 4. I mean, there, of course, is the wonderful Holy Moly mini golfs. There's the wonderful arcade you can go to that's near Crown Casino, I believe. It's a nice, like, a couple of story or 2-story arcade, I think, which is a good one to go. They've also got some escape rooms nearby. So those ones I would always recommend are the wonderful arcade and Holy Moly. Are nice and easy ones to do. I intended to follow you during the Phasma one, but the stream kept dying and then I fell asleep. Completely understandable. If there's one thing I understand, Voided, It's the thing of intending to do something and then falling asleep while you've been intending to do it. Hype for the hype train. Going to because it was my sister's birthday on Tuesday. We're gonna buy books and stuff. Now that's a lovely time, honestly. Going and doing a nice, wonderful book shopping trip, lovely. There's the big store in Melbourne, I believe. Dymocks. They've got a big Dymocks store, and I love going into the city to go and have a look at books there. That's always really good. I never saw it when it came out since I thought I needed to know LOL. And I really don't want to play that game, no offense to people who like it. But after friends said it had nothing really to do with it, I tried it. No, you're safe. You're safe. There are definitely references and hints and characters and, you know, lore and all that of the game in there. Don't get it wrong, but you can definitely just enjoy it as a show. But I'm glad to see that you're enjoying it, to the fact that it's almost become like your like all-time favorite, almost by the sounds of it. I don't think I heard the caffeine sound that time. I don't think I... Hang on a second. Let me double check something here.
Seek fluid intake.
No, see, I heard that. I heard that time I heard it.
Fluid intake.
But thank you very much for the caffeine, Dingo. Thank you very, very much. And thank you very much for the bits there as well, Voided. Thank you very much. But I thought, yeah, tonight we're going to do a bit of a just chatting stream. So if you got questions, you know, feel free to throw them my way. I have no idea how tonight's stream is going to go tonight. Again, it's not going to be a long one. Full warning in advance. I don't think I've got it in me to do a full long one today. But I still want to pop in and say hello. Am I lagging or can't? Please don't say I'm lagging. Please, no technical issues. I will blame Dingo with the XP. I can't stop thinking about it. Help me. Here's a question for you, Jasper. What song has captured you the most while watching it? Hang on a second. Is that any better? Is that fixed? Have frames been fixed? Can you see me better? Are frames better? Are we doing good? Is the buffering over? Is the buffering fixed? Or is the buffering still broken? No. Technical difficulties. And they're quite bad ones. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, the misery. Bob was like, hello, wait, so is it all... Are we still losing frames by a fair bit? We're still losing frames by a fair bit, aren't we? Oh, I love technical issues. I love technical problems. I love things not working as I plan for them to be. It's fine for me now, a little bit. Now it's worse. I never had buffering. Oh dear. Because I'm definitely seeing... I have... Since starting to stream, everybody, I have lost 30% of my frames. I am losing approximately 50 frames per second. I'm not sure. I might go check with the other room to see if they're having any issues with dropped frames. Lily, stop stealing our frames. Is it Lily that's stealing the frames, Lily? Are you not sharing the frames? You need to share the frames with everybody. Everyone needs frames, alright, Lily? You can't just have them all for yourself. I know they're nice frames, but everybody appreciates a nice frame. You can't have them all for your own. You can't have your own, basically, art exhibit of frames now. Australian internet... don't you say that, Jonathan. Now, to be fair, I do think we suffered internet problems doing. Can I also say that Phasmophobia? I was so disappointed that I wasn't able to get my VR up and running for Phasmophobia. I have done tests. I've done tests of Phasmophobia since. Works absolutely fine. Works absolutely fine, no problem. The second I have OBS off, runs crystal smooth. In the game, doing maps, hunting ghosts, VR works no problem. The second I click any button with OBS and doing Phasmophobia of VR, the entire computer freezes. That did not go well for me. I'm trying to share. Try harder, Lily. UK internet is top tier. Look, I'll tell you what, your internet's probably better no matter what it is in Australian internet. I'm so sorry, I need to jump ship for the gameplay. Bye, chat. That's completely understandable. Completely understandable. I'm still losing frames like crazy. Hang on a second. I will be right back. Hip, hop. Alrighty, then I'm still dropping frames like crazy, but it's alright. We'll power through this. We'll power through this together. What's the worst thing? Frames are not the most scary thing you could see. There are far more terrifying things you could see than loss of frames. Like that. See? Look on the bright side. At least you don't have to deal with more of that. Yes, a bit of loss of frames, maybe some buffering here and there, maybe a robot voice every now and then. Mid-month update on your stats this month. Doing much better on the kills with you getting over 3 times your total amount last month and less than 20% of last month's deaths as well. You are doing this so professionally, Texters. Also, thank you very much for the bits as well. But you are doing this so professionally with making sure, like, now you're giving percentages. That's too professional. Could be the fish stealing the FPS. I was wondering that the problem that we're having with that is I don't think I'm the only one that will potentially be suffering frame drops. So it could just be Australian internet being Australian internet. So we'll find out if there's any problems with the internet tonight sharing the internet. I will probably sacrifice my stream a little bit to make sure that there's another stream that can run. One that has gameplay and longevity and stuff like that, rather than me just going, hello, I'm gonna just sit here and talk and you're all gonna deal with it. Could it be something to look over the weekend? My froggy counters were killing my FPS. I can try. I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna see if there's anything running in the background because I've got like the Xbox app, and the Xbox app. If you open up the Xbox app, it opens up all these other programs in the background as well. So maybe something is downloading like a game somewhere in the background. Also, I was gonna mention this. If I go to my VODs channel, and I go to my VOD studio where I've got all these videos lined up to release on my VODs channel, and I go here, what do I see? What do I see? More copyright issues. I thought we fixed it by getting rid of the. Why am I blocked for this one? Let's have a little look see here. Why am I copyrighted on this one? I don't even. It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out. But more copyright sound issues when it comes to uploading my VODs. But we'll get that figured out. Wait, why is Khan's audio and video desynced? Oh no. Oh, and not the derp. Not the derp on top of it all. Dingo, why let us out? I was typing that comment. Dingo, I just realized that something might have happened while I was gone. YouTube hates me. Yes. Yes, Fish. It's true. Okay, we can't talk about YouTube or else they will send the Avengers after us. That's our warning. Yeah, so we'll have to be a bit more careful with sounds in the future, everybody. And more careful with sounds than I thought. I didn't realize that it was going to be the sound booth bot that got me in trouble with the YouTube. Not more derp! Not more derp! For VR Faz, OBS is very GPU intensive, and your PC already needs to render the game twice over VR, so you probably need a beefier GPU for that. The thing is, I could probably... So I have this program which I use for VR. It's called Live, L-I-V, and I use it for pretty much all of my... Thank you. VR streams. It captures the video and it also stabilizes the video to try and make it less nauseating. It also stops it so you see the head roll and it makes it all stable. The only game that I've ever played that doesn't actually work with that is Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia doesn't get recognized as something for that program to capture, so it can't capture the video or stabilize the video. And so if I just capture the video normally, it probably would have worked. But I'd try to add stabilization to make people feel less ill. And to do that, I had to use Oculus Mirror. And I think Oculus Mirror, their built-in stabilization that they do for VR when you're playing it, is actually incredibly, shall we say, intensive to the computer. Khan Pearl is having mic issues. She made it worse. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. I did see that she was struggling a little bit before with the microphone, so hopefully that'll get fixed out. I could imagine she's not, you know, super thrilled with tech issues. No one's ever super thrilled when tech issues happen, so patience, patience. It's Pearl here. Pearl gets things sorted. Hello, Khan. Looks like managed to shop again. Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing better than I was. Been lovely to see you. Hope you're doing fantastically. To be fair, we have sounds that just copyright sounds like Rick and potentially Epic Sound Guy. We do. It's always difficult because I think it's like if you play it. The thing is, you say that, but we've got all those sounds. And I have had no issues with YouTube. I've had no copyright claims for any of the other sounds we have. Only Careless Whisper. It really pays attention to Careless Whisper. Everything else, no. So Phasmo is the problem. Phasmo complicates the VR capture for stream. Everything else works beautifully when doing VR setups. But for some reason, Phasmo has to be difficult. I've only ever had it get recorded by that program once. Once. And I've never had it work ever again. Also, thank you very much for the stretch, Bambi. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think potentially a full soundboard revamp may be in order. A good chance to properly implement sound booth suggestions, maybe. Honestly, you're not wrong there. I think having a nice bit, maybe take it back a bit, choose select sounds, maybe go through, make sure things are fine, have sounds that we either have got submitted from everybody or sounds from previous streams, something. You are right, maybe a bit of a reorganize of the sounds to make it a bit more on point. Need to go suddenly because power's out for typhoon safety. Bye everyone. That's all good, I mean, thank you for popping by, especially if a typhoon safety thing's kicking in. I hope you do well. Best of luck getting through it all. And thank you for stopping by. Best of luck. Lovely to see you as always. Oh, I did not see I don't know why Santa scared me. I also did not see the highlighted message from Bambi earlier. I do need to find that. Here it is. Riddles from Nick. Not a priest, not a king, but wears different kinds of clothes. What am I? Not a priest. Not a king, but wears different kinds of clothes. Not a priest, not a king, but wears different kinds. Not a king, not a priest, but wears different kinds of clothes. What am I? It's gonna be, oh, is it, not a ghost. A ghost? A ghost wearing a ghost robe? That's probably very wrong. I need to have a little think there. A ghost in a ghost robe. Ghost in ghost robe? As an aspiring voice actor, we just need to make all the sounds yourself. Okay, so here's my attempt at a metal pipe clang. I'll only accept nice things said. I'll only accept nice things said. Memphis Herbie said at Q&A style stream. Question, where would be yours and chat's dream holiday locations? Oh, Lily, you come right out the gate with a really difficult question. You come out here and you're like, let's just ask about dream holiday locations, and that's not easy. Dream holiday location. I have always wanted to go to Scandinavia. Scandinavia is right up there with places that I think would be a fantastic place to go for a trip. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go to Scandinavia, and I've always wanted to go to Japan. Those are the two main ones on my mind when it comes to traveling. But I have heaps of places I would love to travel. But if I would probably go Scandinavia. Probably Sweden. I would probably like to go to Sweden. Sweden would be right up there if I had a choice. My sore throat has started sneezing and runny nose without a sore throat. I know if that's better or worse. As long as you know that you can feel that it improves and doesn't get worse. As long as you don't feel worse, that's good. I would also, I think I would probably love to see anywhere that has ancient history of Roman settlement. I'd love to go to some ancient Roman places. Or Greek. Greek's also cool. I like places, but I think going somewhere where you could see like remnants of Roman history, I think would be absolutely fantastic. I think that would be absolutely fascinating. Honestly, anywhere where there's history, anywhere where there's history and a story to tell, I think that could be really good. What about yourselves? I've seen. I'm now fully locked onto chat. So where else would people like to go? Do you like 10% Swedish or something? I'm something. I know I've got Swedish in me. Again, I know I've got German, Latvian, English, Irish, Scottish. Did I mention Swedish, and some others? I can't remember the rest. It's a very mixed kind of genetic pool. Romania and Greece. I think that would actually be really nice. Oh, Greece is gorgeous and the food is so much. I work with a guy at my current 9 to 5, and they moved from Greece. And every time they talk about Greece, they talk about how beautiful it was, and how lovely it was over there. So that's definitely an inspiration. I didn't realize that Greece got snow. Does that make me silly that I didn't know that Greece had snow? Or to snow, or am I getting that confused? New York, I think, has to be one of those things just to tick off the list, you know, because it's New York. You know, you gotta tick it off the list. I'd love Japan, but I only do Pokemon things and buy all the merch. So if you went prepared, you would leave with a lot less money after buying all the things, eh? Going back to Scandinavia and Yellowstone. Ooh, a Yellowstone mention. The main thing I know about Yellowstone is that there's a TV series called Yellowstone and that there's a giant mega super volcano underneath Yellowstone. Thank you for that whisper. Thank you. Also, I can't hope you're doing well. Toast says hi as always. MZ and I are working on the mod pack right now, so just reach out if you want to see what we're up to. Definitely well started. Thank you very much, and please pass on my hello back to Toast as well. I did see that there was a link to a mod pack in the Discord. Is that current or is that an old version? The thing is, right, when I went to mountains like southern Germany or Austria, ooh, see, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever seen proper mountains. I remember one of my geography teachers was like, Australia doesn't have mountains. Well, we've got over glorified hills. So, yeah. Now I just want to go for a hike through beautiful, like, redwoods. Han! Stormy is a meanie. He forgot me. I'm also working on the mod pack. How could you, Stormy? How could you forget about rain? For shame. For shame. I'm going to give you a bit of a finger wiggle. Shame. I don't know if that was intimidating or not. I think my headphones are dying. They're making headphone dying sounds. Can you speak Swedish? I cannot speak Swedish. Full confession. Australia is the flattest continent because we are right in the middle of the tectonic plate. Yeah, well, we haven't. I'm going to say I actually really like the Australian landscape. I really do like the Australian landscape, but it is rather flat. It is rather flat. Honestly, you go into the center of Australia, you're pretty safe because if you just stood up, you could see anyone creeping up on you for miles. You got no stretch. If you go where there's a flat area in Australia, you could see for miles. No one can creep up on you. Who cursed me with the stream breaking XP? MZ. Shame. See, Fish? That's a perfect. I made that sound perfectly before. I did it better the first time. The second pipe clang was not as good as the first one. But you could take the Duolingo course. I was thinking about Duolingo the other day, and I was going, maybe maybe now's the time. Maybe today's the day where I learn a language, and I just know what I'm like. I'm Chinese living in Australia, and I cannot speak a lick of Mandarin. Mandarin, that's because that's one of the languages that's made from tones, and like the tone of a word can change the meaning. Because I remember trying to learn that when I worked on the tree farm. I had someone that was trying to teach me Mandarin. I don't think I was very good at it. I think I learned how to say hen hao or hen hao ma or how ma. I don't remember any of it. Now, do you speak any other languages? I know little tidbits of other languages, but I do not speak another language. Have I always wanted to? Yes. Are you 50% Swedish? I'm not 50% Swedish, no. Ni hao ma, that's it! Yeah, ni hao ma, han hao. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. How are you? Very good. Yeah. There you go. I know a tiny bit. Can't you have a nugget or olive? I'm overwhelmed with cat sounds at the moment between 2 in real life and 5 in game, so I can't tell. No, there are no cats lurking in the background of my stream. No cats are lurking. I'm sure they want to be lurking. I'm sure they want their 5 minutes of fame on the camera. Can't you have family in the Scandinavian? I probably do. But I would not know any of them. Honestly. We are not close with our family heritage overseas, but we do have certain historians in the family that like to keep full detailed family trees as their hobby. So they found out all this stuff. Oh, chat, someone called me Scottish the other day. What were you doing to be called Scottish, Stormy? I gave up on Mandarin a few years back. Honestly, learning another language is tough. And I'm always impressed and amazed by those that commit to fully learning another language. Honestly, whenever I see someone mention their Duolingo streaks in chat, my mind gets blown. Khan, my friends got me a Lego Dobby for my birthday last week, and I've dubbed it Khan as his merch. I love that. I love that. Means we could be related. Can I borrow $5? Depends, prepared. Depends. How quickly can you return the $5? I'm a very demanding businessman. Alright, I don't do a good interest rate. I'm a very nasty interest rate, so keep that in mind before you ask for $5. I was at work and the customer asked me when I moved here from Scotland. Ooh, is it the first time you've had something like that happen before, Stormy? Have you been asked if you were Scottish before? Were you doing a Scottish accent? And I was always interested at some point. I've never done it. I need to do it because my father and my mother have done it. So technically I probably don't need to do it. But I've always wanted to do one of those DNA tests to get like my full list of DNA, that I can have that as my own personal record of DNA. I think that would be really cool, and then I can find out exactly what about my DNA is, like what the percentage of the DNA that I've managed to get, and what I actually am. What kind of creature is I? We'd find out, or I'd break the DNA machines as they attempted to process the truly incredible DNA strain that is my genome. I talk up a lot, but I have nothing. I help. my brain could not think of where I wanted to go with that. Yeah, it was the first time I was speaking in a customer service voice. I don't know. Well, Stormy. It's a slippery slope. At first you think you're just talking. And then all of a second, every 5 seconds, every 5 words you say is done with an accent. And then before you know it, Stormy, you'll start talking like me. And you don't want that. Talking about DNA, I'm about an 8th Irish, which looking at me makes a lot of sense. 8th Irish. Again, because a lot of people go with the Scottish and Irish, it's the red hair, isn't it? People just think of. Which one's the scam prepared? Can we do a Duolingo stream in the future? I could do a Duolingo lesson on stream. I could do that. I've got to say, I don't trust those DNA tests. That's the thing. A lot of people start talking about how they're not trustworthy because they've got your DNA then. And if they got your DNA, that's it. They'll know everything about you got the DNA. The thing is, if they got my DNA, well, they got my DNA. I don't think they're really going to do anything about it. I'm not a person of significant fame or placement in society where that my DNA would be a benefit for someone to go, we've got Carnassus's DNA. Now we can do anything. No, it's more like, we got this DNA. What do we do with it? We'll put it in the pile with the rest. It's not like they're going to go like, that's the DNA we need to make the clone that'll send us to the moon. You know? Yes, oh no, Stormy, beware, you have been warned. Probably going to bounce here between here and Pearlstream, completely understandable. You've got a rambling crazy person on the screen there, and you've got fantastic storytelling gameplay on the other. Aha! Now they can clone the funny voice man. They do sell personal information, though, I think. That is the thing. So many things, though, these days. Like, I don't like signing up for everything. And things are so easy to sign up for these days. It's like, do you want to sign up for this website, for this service? Just use your email, and it's a one click, and then it's linked to your email. It's too easy. So, and I never know what's trustworthy on the internet anymore. So many companies say that we're trustworthy, and they're not. I've just gone to the point in my life where I think, well, what are they going to do with my information if they have with it? Not a whole lot. So as long as I don't, just get myself completely scammed, and I'm careful with it, it should be alright. Just don't go for things that seem too good to be true. And always look at reviews. Could you check on Pearl? Her stream crashed about 10 minutes ago, and she's not back on. I will give it a little bit. I think if I went to go check at the moment, I would probably be a bit more of a nuisance at the moment while Pearl's trying to figure out tech things than actually being good at helping. Is Pearl still not up and running? Is Pearl still struggling a little bit? Also, I forgot to say as well, by the way, hello, Antalya. I saw your name before. Now, don't underestimate yourself. They'll make a massive Space Marine clone army for your exact. I don't think we're going to be getting to Warhammer 40k with me as a Space Marine. We might get to Warhammer 1. I don't think we're going to get to 40k. It's more about how truthful those tests are. That's also a thing. Accuracy and truth. We have Carnassus DNA. Now we can build the superhuman. Could I have it? Can we just do, basically, if we do that, can we have it from, like, There's a scene from Red Dwarf where Lister gets what are they called? Like the little tiny miniature, tiny little nanobots reconstruct him. And also, I think if another one would be Scooby-Doo the movie 2, where they're drinking the potion and then Shaggy gets fully strong but normal head but super beefy body. Can we have that? Just normal head but like strong orc body, but normal head but giant neck and shoulders. So it looks like I've got a head the size of a pea, but everything else is like, whoa, I'm swole. Can we do that? But with enough Khan clones, you'd never have to cancel stream. So what you're saying, prepared, is that if I start feeling a little bit unwell, I just boop a button and a new me pops out going, I'm healthy and ready to stream, full of energy. Shaggy is a god for a reason. Only 1% of my power. Or could I just make it so that I've got like a giant thumb? That's all I want, is a giant thumb. I don't need the muscles. I don't need the height. I don't need the genetically superior enhanced fighting capabilities. I don't need the better brain. All I need to get by in life is a giant thumb. You know, when someone does something good, you can give them the big thumbs up. When someone's asking for direction, you can give them a big thumb point. You know, if there's a bug on the wall, big thumb squash. If you are needing to play baseball and someone's forgotten their bat to hit the ball, you got your thumb. Away you go. It's all you need in life is a giant thumb. I can speak 7 languages. That's incredibly impressive, Zephyriel. That's actually very impressive. Very, very impressive. But how are you going to write anything? You sharpen your thumbnail into a quill point, and you dip it in ink, and you scribe. You squash bugs with your bare hands. Not with my bare hands. At least with a tissue in between me and the bug. Thumb people from Spy Kids. Oh, no. Karen, you said no muscles, or is it? Oh, come on! If you don't need the muscles with thumb, if you just got a giant thumb, you don't need the muscles to go with it. You could create like a string pulley system. So when you don't need, when your thumb doesn't need to be down, you like wind it up, and then like when you need to release it to like do something impressive, you press a button and it's like spring loaded. It's like a thumb claw. It's just, look, okay, look. It seems like people are saying to tear apart my thumb idea, right? Look, I think my thumb idea was a good one. Alright, the thumb's a good idea. God, your big thumb is lagging Twitch. Oh no! The thumb! It's huge! It's the size of my head! Okay, never let me make a film. I imagine that, if you had a thumb the size of your head. Why can't I not make the thumb? Why is my thumb seem smaller now than it did before? What's going on? Anyway. Can't we all for your massive thumb? Then I shall stop talking about my massive thumb. Now that we are in agreement of a massive thumb, we can stop talking about it. How would you game with a huge thumb, though? If it was a fighting game, like Mortal Kombat, just mash the buttons with it. You're guaranteed to win. Now, actually, that's a good question. This is a time. Chat, this is a time for honesty. Thank you for that, Textus. This is a time for honesty. It is a time for openness. It is a time for confessions that we wouldn't normally like to confess. Now, when it comes to a fighting game, there are, I would like to say, 3 kinds of players. There is the one that takes the time to learn the moves of the game, learn the combos, learn the moves, try and mix it up. Block, dodge, special move, slide, jump, play the game like a fighting game. You then have the second type of player. The second type of player doesn't know what they're doing. So their technique is to just keep on mashing buttons and creating combos by accident. The third player is the player that discovers one move that they can use over and over and over and over again, stopping the other person from being able to do anything, but guaranteeing their victory through a really cheap, repeated move. And so my question is, chat, who's a person that learns the game? Who's a person that button mashes? And who's a person that I'm going to call it like a move lock? Or just uses the same move over and over and over. If I hit every button at the same time, something should work right. Perfect, Jasper. Perfect. I could actually no. That's a fantastic idea. Actually, making a poll for that is a brilliant idea. Let's make a quick poll to see who in our stream here is actually a button masher, a playstyle learner, or a one move repeater. Let's see. Type of fighting game style. We got learn the moves. We got button mash. And then we got repeat the one move forever. And yes, I did write forever in an unusual way just because I need to make sure I could fit the text in. Starting the poll. Let us see the truth of chat revealed. I gotta tell you, I managed to sneak out a little one-frame manga reference into someone's YouTube video. That's very cheeky, Pin, but I love it. I don't play those games. What about me? All right, Antalya. Think about yourself. Think about your style. Do you think you would be someone who would learn the game? Do you think you would learn the one move to give you victory and just use it over and over? Or would you be a... where is my controller? Where is my controller? Or, the other method is just to do this when playing a fighting game. I did it! I won! Victory's mine! My sister, my 4th oldest sister? No, my third oldest. Yeah, my 3rd oldest sister was a huge user of the button mashing until they found the one move that they could just use over and over and over. It usually was a kick. It's usually like a kick to the face in a fighting game. Just a kick to the face, it would knock my character in the air, and that's all it could do. But then they'd kick you so much that you'd get to the barrier of the level, and they'd just keep kicking you against the barrier, so you'd get kicked, bounce, back, kick, bounce, back, kick, bounce, back, and just became this loop. She was a natural at finding those loops. How many sisters you have? I only have 4. 4 sisters, and I have 1 brother. 5 siblings total. That's me. I'm the youngest, can you tell? Button mash. 56% button mash. Repeat the one move forever. 26% and 18%. The least amount learn the moves. I love that so much for a fighting game poll. Just the full confession that more than half the people that play fighting games just button mash. Thank you very much, Bear123MT. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. A pleasure to have you here. If I ever play those games, I won't. I probably would learn the moves. Well, there you go, Antalya. I like that. Learn the moves. I do targeted button mashing in a way that triggers the advanced combos. So you're learning to play the game, but wrong. That's how I'm analyzing that, Dingo. Is that you're going like, all right, I need to button mash, but I will learn the best way of button mashing to guarantee the best moves. So rather than just learning the combos for the moves, you just learn to button mash in such a way. Sounds awfully. Oh, you're one step away. You're one step away, Dingle. Thank you very much, Weird Screen, for the follow. Welcome on board. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. A pleasure to see you. And thank you as well very much, Stormy. Thank you. Oh, I've got to catch up with a few things. Thank you very much, Stormy, for the gift sub there, and thank you for another gift sub before, Stormy. Thank you so very much for the 2 gift subs. It's an absolute thank you. Sorry it took me so long to see. I really do appreciate it. Thank you immensely, Stormy. Thank you, thank you. But for me, my fighting style, I don't know. I think I fall into category 3. Ever so slightly. I'm a mix of category 1 and category 3. Because I learn the moves, but then I learn the special moves, and then basically all I try and do is a combination of special moves without normal fighting moves. So I don't do a standard kick or a punch. It's just like, summon the fire from the sky. Summon more fire from the sky. And now from the ground. And now from the sky. So I learn the moves, but then I repeat the special moves over and over. So I'm like a number 1 and number 3 combined. Garner, I'd like to remind you that I'm also the player who does every single side quest imaginable before main questing, such that I overlevel for everything so it doesn't even matter, because I'm unkillable and deal massive damage, so I play the game wrong anyways. Is that playing it wrong? It sounds like you're playing the game right. You're using, if they gave you the side quests to do, if they gave you the opportunities to get strong and over leveled before you did the main story, no, that sounds like you're playing the game right. But when will we play a fighting game? There was one what was the one I looked at the other day? Sifu? I think there was one called Sifu, S-I-F-U, which was a fighting game which I considered doing on stream. Let's have a little look-see of fighting games. Bum 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 bum. Fighting game? It's just the cat god. It's just the cat god popping in. Look, the cat god even knocks. That would be a fun kind of one to do. If it was possible. To get like a fighting game, but make it so I can do like...
Hello?
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 Hello, it's been a while.
Hello?
Hello. Goodbye. That would be kind of fun to do it... I almost said a bad word there. You almost got me. Will you be streaming Black Myth Wukong again? There's a lot of games that I could return to. It just depends on, like, interest. and whether people are enjoying them. That's the main thing there. Fighting games versus chat. Exactly right, Jasper. I think that'd be fun if there was a way to do like fighting games versus chat and you could just create a little lobby. I think that'd be kind of fun. Dang it, I just went to the door because of the knocking. Oh no. Oh no, Becca, no, you did not fall for the knocking then. We need a Subnautica return. When does the new Subnautica come out? Because I also know I need to finish Subnautica Below Zero. There are a lot of games I could return to. Okay, there are a lot of games I didn't finish. Look, yes. The fact is, I could finish any of them at any point. Potentially. That was rude. That was a rude combination of sound effects, alright? Rude. Fallout 4 could be an interesting one. Again, I've got Fallout 4 VR. I've also got Skyrim VR, which would be interesting to go. What other games do I have that I could consider potentially playing? Let's have a little look-see here. Let's have a little look-see. Let's search by games. Let's see. I've still got Warhammer. I've still got Cooking Simulator. I've got Black Myth Wukong. I've got Devil May Cry 5, Fallout 4 VR, Skyrim VR, Baldur's Gate 3, Half-Life Alyx on VR, Dragon's Dogma, Elden Ring. I've got that still, you know. I've got all these other ones here. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I've also got that one. I've actually got a few. I've got a few. Satisfactory. That's there. The Dark Souls games, Mortuary Assistant, Untitled Goose Game, Portal 2, The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, Trepang 2, Sons of the Forest, Layers of Fear, Visage, Dredge, finished Dark Messiah, Might and Magic, which I started like 2 years ago, Soma, Amnesia the Bunker. Shall I go on and on and on? Did you not finish Subnautica, Khan? No, hey, no, dingo. I finished the first Subnautica. I finished Subnautica 1. I didn't finish Subnautica 2. I didn't finish Below Zero, but I finished number 1. Khan has more unfinished games than finished. Look, if I was lucky enough that I could stream every day, and I could stream for, a 5-hour or a 6 stream every day, or even a 4-hour stream every day, that I think would change the games that I could finish and the games I could play significantly. The problem is that because I have shorter streams, short streams mean lots of streams of the same game over and over, which could potentially get old. If it's like, all right, what are we playing today? 19 streams in a row. Here we go again. Silent Hill 2, Dragon Age Veilguard, yes. Then, of course, there's like Enshrouded. Enshrouded is a fantastic game as well, which I still want to show you all one of these days. Yeah, Alien Isolation. There's more Remnant 2 DLC. There's lots. Ghost of Tsushima. Honestly, I Ghost of Tsushima was fantastic. Ghost of Tsushima was a fantastic game. Honestly, it really was. It's gonna be hard to find a game that quite hits hard the same way that Ghost of Tsushima does. I watch streamers play Elden Ring for 6 months. I guess maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just thinking that if I play the same thing for too long in a row, people might get tired of it. You know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I worry too much about how people might feel about seeing the same thing. You know, Ghost 2 is coming out next year. Well, it's not tomorrow. It's not in 5 minutes. It's not in 1 minute. It's not in an hour. I still have to wait. I have to be patient. I need it now. Current doesn't finish games, Raid. I finish games. I've done quite well in the last 3 months. We watch the Hermits play at Minecraft all the time. Ah, but that's different. That's different. That's the Hermits. Charming, lovely personalities, fun galore, hijinks, shenanigans, interesting creations and sceneries and banter. No, I can see why. I mean, you can just quit your job, stop being a responsible adult. Done. Doing it now, sending a message. Sorry, no more job. I need to sit in front of my computer. No more. I need it now. Well, that sounds like me waiting for more Arcane. Hey, look, I will say that you're not alone though, Jasper, you know, because like now I've caught up with the second season. The second season of Arcane. I've seen the episodes they've released. Now I have to wait for new episodes. It's painful. It's painful. Just give me them all. It's the same thing again. It's if I had one of the superpowers. I've talked about what kind of superpowers I'd have if I could have it, or my one power. But this relates to that one power of going like, if I could have access and I could be like, boop, 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 I want to go to a place where I have access to a computer that has on it every single movie, TV show that could ever have been made, or that has been made to its completion. So you could go to this room, you could sit down in the computer and you could go like, I want to watch this, and you type it in. And say, for example, like the TV series Firefly. Cancelled after 1 season. Fantastic show. But in this dimension, you can go in and sit down at this computer. It can be like, Firefly Season 2. And this room gives you what could have been. The season that never was. You could watch the things that could have been created that never got to be created. Movies, TV shows, animations, cartoons, anything that could be is there. A full, complete archive of things that might have been left incomplete. I think that would be a cool little thing. Not, you know, I wish it was a thing. That's just fan fiction. No, but I'm talking about like if it could have been properly released. But what if that dimension has a really badly written season? What if this dimension only gave you the best of what things could have been? So you could have seen the best version of this TV series, the best version of this movie, where the scripts are perfect, the plot lines are perfect, and you're just left going, that was incredible. I love Firefly, but didn't like the Serenity movie. I'm on board with there. I liked the Firefly series. I liked the movie, but I still think they tried to tie up as many things as they could in the movie, which they were unable to do, which honestly I think left more questions than answers. And it's just sad that they never got to continue the series, honestly. Firefly was top tier, so sad. It was top tier. Isn't it all because they had they were releasing the episodes out of order, so nothing made sense, and then I think was it Josh Whedon? Josh Whedon punched someone at the producer table or something? I can't remember. Bad things, basically. Unfortunate circumstances. What if the best was only the best for that dimension and was very, very bad for all extra dimensions? Text us, why are you trying to tear apart my hopes and dreams of my wonderful fan fiction world? Even though, no, that sounds bad. I'm meaning a world where I can just watch good things. Also, are you under the impression that we are here for the games? Are you not? I thought that was the idea. I'm here to talk, but the game would be there. Just playing devil's advocate, don't shoot the messenger. When you do a smiley face at the end of that text, I can't be mad, can I? Oh, yeah, but I can be mad. I can be mad at the shotgun. Maybe in the... thank you, unknown. Maybe in the dimensions with every show is also a dimension with no snacks to eat while watching them. Okay. Thank you, fish. What if? Okay. Because I... Thank you, Ando. See, for me... Hang on a second as well. Let you really do something. For me, for example, if I watch a movie, I actually prefer watching a movie or a TV show without snacks. I enjoy watching things without snacks. I think more than I enjoy watching them with snacks. Does that make me weird? Who's on board of the no snack train? Who doesn't like having snacks while watching things? What? 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 Blasphemy? Fair. Thank you, Dextus. Thank you. A bit of snacks, not a ton. I love snacks. On board snacks are too loud. Oh, grim. It's something where it's like if I go to the movies or the cinema, does anyone have those ice creams with the chocolate tops? It's like
what you did, you little jerk.
Charizard! Jasper! Is there something special about snacks versus no snack? I don't know. I don't think there is, which is why I can watch something without snacks. But maybe to those that enjoy snacks...
It's Santa here. A very Merry Christmas and
Happiest New Year.
Ho, ho.
Ho, ho. But no, you see, everybody, I like just no snacks. I think that's the thing. I don't, even when I'm at the computer or something, I've got food. I don't like eating food. I get distracted very easily. And then my snacks go to waste, or I've made a whole mess eating snacks. I think snacks are sometimes a vital part of the experience. If you go to the cinemas and you get yourself some popcorn and, you know, there's some Coca-Cola or some form of other thing like that, I think that's fair because that's part of the movie experience. But I'm not a snack person outside of it. I don't like eating food. Danny, that's not what I said. I like food. You hit your camera because you can't say that facing his cat? What do you mean? Honestly, valid. I either focus on food and eat all of it or focus on the movie. And don't... Yes! Yes! Exactly right. Because that's the thing. You either quickly... So if you get food before a movie, I will try and power through eating all that food before I continue with what I was doing so that I can focus on what I'm doing. Because if I hate multitasking between eating food and paying attention. I'll be like, food and sleep are just unnecessary distractions from life. Look! Are you saying... that if you had the opportunity to not need to eat food and the opportunity to not need sleep, you wouldn't take that opportunity? If I had the opportunity to not need sleep and not need food, I would take it. That's like so much time saved. Not needing to cook food, not needing to eat the food. That's time saved. And if you didn't have to sleep, think of all the productivity. But what if I like both eating and sleep? Oh, no. You can do it. If you want to sleep, you can sleep. If you want to eat, you can eat. But you don't need it either way. So it becomes very much just for your own pleasure. But if I had the opportunity to get through life without compulsively needing them, I'd take it. but you wouldn't feel tired? No. No, you wouldn't feel tired. I would still say, like, you might still feel mentally drained. You know, you've had a long day, things have happened, so you're mentally drained. So you're like, all right, I don't need to sleep, but I need to take my mind off things. So you might close your eyes and just kind of do half a sleep. I don't know. I didn't think of the logistics of this before I spoke. I just said words before I even thought about it properly. Can't just take the L. I don't think I've lost this. Enough caffeine and you don't need sleep? Now that is mighty fine words. I shall consume some caffeine after reading that. Poll? I don't know if we need a poll for that. Do we need a poll for... Okay. Because the question I have as well is people enjoy sleep, right? People enjoy sleep. But do we enjoy sleep just because we're tired? Or do we enjoy sleep for the fact that sleep is sleep and we enjoy the act of sleeping? Do we only enjoy sleeping because we feel tired, so we get rewarded for sleeping by getting good little, hormones and things sent through our brain going, you did good, you slept? I don't know where I'm going with this point. What was I saying? I was saying something. Because, because otherwise, if you didn't feel tired, you wouldn't need sleep. You wouldn't need sleep? Does this make any sense? Am I rambling? I'm rambling, but I hope some of it makes sense throughout. I enjoy sleep because dreaming is better than reality. See, that's the other thing as well, Pin, is, as I've said on previous streams as well, I don't dream. So dreams aren't a thing. I don't have to worry about nightmares or dreaming because I don't remember them or experience them. So for me, it's easy to go, I don't need that. I don't have a sleep schedule, Khan. I'm here, aren't I? Touche, Voided. Touche. Well said. Well spoken. But your body needs sleep. But why? Let's do this, chat. Let's do it. Because I know, have we ever? Because scientifically, we still haven't fully determined the purpose for sleep, have we? It's still up for debate about the reason about why we need it. It's either that we have it to do compartmentalization of information we've stored throughout the day, or just mentally giving ourselves some rest. But there's no 100% scientifically accurate answer about why we need it, right? If I could remove one thing from my daily routine, it'd be sleep. Unfortunately, my body needs it, but I wish it didn't. I agree, Fight. Honestly, I like to imagine how more productive people could be if you didn't need sleep. Think about that. You could just be working and be like, all right, I got 8 hours until I get home. That's an 8-hour day of work, and then I've got many, many, many hours until I go back to work again. But you wouldn't feel tired doing your work. Regeneration? Is it regeneration? Sleep is not for today. It's definitely needed for recovery and for brain function. We're still researching sleep, but progress is slow because we sleep so much. No, they aren't 100% on why it's needed. To store memories, reset brain, lower maintenance of body. No, there is. See, I thought it was all theoretical. I thought all the stuff when it came to why we sleep was all theoretical. I didn't believe we had an actual locked-in reason for it. I thought it was all theoretical about, like, why we might need it. Dingo, you come out here with those fancy words. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that the brain is a quantum structure and consciousness is literally potentially indeterministic. Question, if humans didn't sleep, will we still work 8 hours or more? I would say you would still work the 8 hours. You'd still work thank you for that. While you had good daylight, right? Also, thank you very much, no, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Come back to this topic this time next year. I'll be an expert in why we need it after I've taken Unit 4 Psych. Done. I'll remember Voided. In a year from now, I shall ask this question. While we dream is up to debate, but we think it's what happens when the brain regulates hormones. Interesting. I disagree. I think we would work 10 to 12. No, you work. You work. No, only while daytime, because daytime makes safe. The reason people used to get any break was because they needed sleep. It's true. That's true. The thing is, though, would you be upset working longer hours if you didn't get tired doing them? If you worked longer hours, you didn't get tired, you knew that you were going to come home and you'd still have quite a few hours left between here and the next work shift. Instead of needing sleep, I would rather always have a perfect rest. I always hate waking up feeling like crap. Jasper? Yeah, I agree with that. It's honestly, because it's true. If you don't sleep enough, you wake up feeling bad. If you get too much sleep, you wake up feeling bad. But when you get that perfect amount of rest and you wake up and you're like, I feel regenerated. I feel rejuvenated. You've got the energy. Your brain's functional. Your thoughts are flowing. Your words are being spoken. Your actions are being done. And you're just breezing through the day and you've got the energy and your mood's really good because you've slept. So all your happy serotonin and stuff's flowing and you're like, yes, I'm glad I slept like I did. That is true. Actually, it's a very good point, Jasper. Feeling when you wake up and you feel perfectly refreshed and awake is an incredible feeling. I don't know if I've ever had that kind of sleep. It's a rare one. It's a rare. I don't understand how people can do proper sleep routines. Mind you, I feel like if you have a proper sleep schedule and a proper sleep routine where you sleep at the same time every day, you wake up at the same time every day, you drink the proper amount of water, you drink the right amount of food, so you're getting all your nutrients, all your vitamins, all your hydration, and then you're in a routine so your body knows exactly when to fall asleep and wake up. That's probably a great way to guarantee feeling tip-top for as long as possible. But who's got time for that? Who's got the time to do such organizing when you could just sleep whenever you want to sleep? Pearl's intro music started playing the figure. It scared me. Yes, feel the fear of sound scaring you. One time I woke up in the middle of the night feeling fresh and energetic, but aside the sleep due to the time, I woke up feeling like, yes! Yep. I get that. That's also a horrible thing when you actually get yourself like a good amount of sleep. And you wake up and you're like, oh, that's good. I could take on the day, actually. I'm ready to get up. What's the time? I'm feeling so good. I reckon if I get another 5 minutes sleep, I'll be on top of the world. And then you sleep for an extra 10 minutes and you wake up and it's like you've just crawled out of a coffin. And it's like, what year is this? What month is this? It was only 10 minutes. And then your world falls apart behind you because you got greedy for sleep for 10 extra minutes. I'll try to do what you were saying. I'm a gym person and studying nutrition. I still don't have those perfect feeling days mornings. I don't know. Maybe it's just a particular type of thing. I don't know. Because I've definitely had those moments where I've woken up and I've just felt fantastic after a night's rest. But more often than not, I just wake up feeling like I could sleep for another couple of hours. Just had a jump scare. Raiding party just spawned in my base whilst AFK and accidentally stepped into my wind charge launcher. Hit the ground hard. Also, we are here for the gamer, not for the game. Glad you're feeling better. Well, thank you very much, Phil. I'm sorry to hear that you had such a jump scare. Hope it all went well for you, though, considering. And thank you very much for the bits. And thank you. I'll try and not disappoint, but thank you. And again, hope it wasn't too much of a jump scare. I think this is a too loosely structured question. What about a scenario where nothing changes? So society is the exact same structure, each culture and country and lifestyle are the same, except no sleep required. Now what? I don't see how that could be a bad thing. Surely that would be good. Surely that would make other people happier because they can do more of what they want to do with the extra time. So people can live more time doing their hobbies or their interests while not getting sleepy, so they can always be focused on the task at hand, so they can actually really enjoy what they're doing. And then they can go from their job to outside of job also being refreshed. And yeah, I don't see how it could be a bad thing. Welcome back, Cat. Welcome back. My question is, why is the world designed for early birds? Why can't I go to the bank in the afternoon? I was thinking that the other day. Actually, you make a good point, because I was thinking about how many people are doing 9 to 5 jobs. Or in my situation, I work, from 7 a.m. is when my job starts, and I finish later on, but that's still an early start. But it's like, how do people find the time to go to stores that are open during other people's work time? How do stores do that? How does that work? I was like, goodness me, how are people finding time to go to these stores during the day when other people, when this is work time? You know what I mean? The bad thing is that all the sleep researchers will be jobless. That is true, Pin. I did not think of the sleep researchers. I want sleep to be a thing. I need sleep to be a thing. I will not take it from you, Prepared. This is all theoretical. I'm not actually planning, to be a villain who wakes up tomorrow and like, today's today. I'm stealing sleep with my sleep machine. Are you alright, Jasper? What happened? Sorry, Cat. All makes sense. All makes sense. All good there. Also checking things from left to right. I've just started drinking a Monster and need the caffeine to start working. Ooh, which flavor? Which flavor of Monster did you go for? Did you go for the Monster Dry? Did you go for the Monster Ultra Dry? Did you go for the Monster Rosa? Did you go for the Monster Plain Ultra? Did you what flavor of Monster? What about comas? That could be an interesting thing. I would say potentially those would still exist. Because I don't necessarily believe that would count as just normal sleeping. A white Monster, of course. The Monster Ultra. Very nice. Very nice. I haven't had one of those in a long time. I've really been enjoying recently the Monster Ultra Original. The zero sugar flavored original Monsters. They're really nice. Monster doesn't work on me anymore. I just drink it for the flavor. Because I feel like a lot of people have that where, again, it's just a tolerance to caffeine, isn't it? You get so used to drinking energy drinks and coffees and caffeine that they don't do anyway. All right, fish, don't you curse my stream. Which monsters actually taste good? Hang on a second. Let's. Rain? Are you cursing my stream too? None of these are. Hang on, what have I okay. We got, I think, some of the best flavors that you can get for it, if I have a look at the flavors here. Honestly, I think flavor-wise, Ultra Gold, delicious. I really like Ultra Gold. I like Ultra Rosa. That's also really, really nice. I would say Mango Loco might be a bit too strong flavor-wise, maybe a bit too sweet. But I would say Monster Gold. Monster Ultra Gold is my go-to Monster flavor. If I had to choose a flavor of Monster energy drink, it would be Monster Gold. Tier list stream. Oh, now that could actually be kind of fun. A tier list stream at some point. Best type of caffeine. Ooh, good poll, Jasper. Bear with me, getting it set up. We're gonna see. Okay, best type of caffeine. I don't know if I spelled that correctly. Tea. Coffee. Energy drink. Energy swords. I'm keeping that one in there. None of the above. No, I'll get rid of the energy swords. Because it removes the last one. Get that spelled correctly. And alrighty, let's get this a poll rolling. Let's see what everybody thinks. My wife has very strong opinions on monster flavors. What is, in your wife's opinion, the best monster flavor then? If they have strong opinions, I drink a lot of caffeinated water. My favorite is the coffee flavored one. I agree. Coffee flavored coffee water is the best kind of coffee water available. I would agree with you on that. It's been a while since I've done this one, so I'm going to zoom in again. No, over here. Don't go to the side of my chair. That's not my face. My face is over here. There we go. No, that's... Stop going to the... There is no face over there. If there's a ghost over there, I'm going to be very upset. Focus over... This is... Hang on. Let's try that again. Try that again. We're going to make sure that there's no ghost in the room. Yes. Yes, there we go. No ghost. What tea has caffeine? All tea has caffeine. I believe one tea bag, one serving of tea is half the strength of a coffee. A coffee is 80 milligrams of caffeine, and one thing of tea is 40 milligrams of caffeine. 2 teas is the equivalent of 1 coffee. I'm pretty sure. I said that way too confidently. Green tea. I love green tea. I love green tea, and I also like the version before green. I think it's just called white tea. White tea when the leaves are still like even less mature than green tea leaves. It's really nice. I don't drink coffee. 43%. Wow. And then energy drinks is... Hang on. Energy drinks and tea are tied. Ooh, don't drink coffee. I didn't actually see that one coming. Rooibos tea is a caffeine-free and it's really tasty. Rooibos tea is a very strong flavored decaffeinated tea. It is rich. it is I find a darker brewed tea. So even when you brew Rooibos and you have it with milk, you'll find that it is a darker finished tea. It also has quite a creamy finish, but it is probably a flavor of tea that you won't have usually experienced before. It has a very unique profile to it. I would say that a Rooibos tea has a bit of presence to it when you drink it, a bit of a body to it. I'm used to tea made from berries, so tea with caffeine was something completely new for me. Ooh, tea made from berries sounds delightful, though. The tea has caffeine. My life is ruined. Did you not know, Yaz? I missed the poll. I was making coffee. Perfect. Understandable excuse for missing that one, I reckon. Perfect. I don't drink so much tea. See, for me, my very first cup of tea I ever had, I think I was 4. My mother used to give me cups of teas in sippy cups when I was 4 or 5 years old. So I'd have my little plastic sippy cup as I was a young little kid, go drinking tea from a sippy cup. I was maybe ever so slightly too fancy as a kid. I started on tea very, very young. I would just sip tea out of a sippy cup. Hi, Karen, how are you? I am good. A little bit under the weather, but I'm besides that good. I hope you were doing well. How are you? You British, you could almost be convinced I was. When he was a young warthog. Yeah, no, it's true. When I was down by the pond with the other animals, I drank my tea. Apparently, tea has L-theanine, which counters the jittles which caffeine gives. Apparently, so you get the caffeine, but without the like feeling the blood pump through your veins, so you start going, ooh. I can take off into space! Hello, I'm Meteor Streams from Pearl. Why do we call you Karen? Hello, I'm Meteor Streams from Pearl. Why do we call you Karen? Hang on a second. Hang on, I've got an answer for this. I've got an answer. They call me Karen because I'm cool. Can't you tell? So cool. That's why. There we go. That's a bit nicer. Yeah. Did that satisfy your curiosity? Ah! Ah! This one's really distracting. I have way too many little knickknacks. I've got too many things. I don't even know. I've got a toothbrush on my desk. I don't even know where this came from. I just have a random toothbrush. I just have that has been sent into the abyss where it shall never return. That seems quite bright to have thanks to the eyeballs. It's quite bright, quite bright. They're called party glasses. Do they look party? Keep them forever? Or make it a channel point redemption? Oh. I could make these my try-hard glasses. I could make these the try-hard glasses. How about that? When I'm really focused on the game, and I'm like, all right, it's time for us to knuckle down. We're gonna beat the boss. Like that. They're also rechargeable. These ones actually are rechargeable. They use, surprisingly, which I haven't seen.
Kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm
And
all out of gum.
Juke and hook 'em. Oh my. It's rechargeable. It uses a micro USB charger, which I haven't seen a micro USB cable charger in a long time. But apparently they last for 10 hours on one charge. So I could, yeah, I could make that a redemption. Put on the gamer glasses. But we also will be wrapping up shortly soon, chat. I can feel my head ever so slightly not agreeing with me now. So I'm probably going to wrap up stream before my head decides to go spinning like a spinny top out into the Milky Way galaxy. Yes, that sounds like an absolutely crazy idea. I don't do voices. I'm not known for voices. Alright? I'm known for speaking normally at all times. I'm known for speaking in the same voice. I am not known for doing silly, weird voices. Can we get the wear a hat redemption back again? It's been like a year, and I think it could be fun for. Hang on, let me create an outfit. I'm gonna create an outfit out of things I have lying around in my room. Bear with me. Right, what have I got clothing wise? How about that? Oh, that's gonna break. Ah, let's grab that one. Yep, there we go. Let's grab that. Fantastic. Let's chuck that on too. That can be on. Let's go with that one there. That can also be good. Yep. And this. Ah. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Hang on. Yeah. No. Nah, none of that works. I tried to be cool. Why is that not turning off? I tried. It did not work. Hang on. Can I do my cool hat trick though? Can I do my cool hat trick? Cool hat trick. Cool hat trick. I failed it. Bear with me. One more try. Yeah! Not quite a hat trick, but it kind of still works. Yep. Hit. What? Ah, I'm falling over things. Hit. I made a mess trying to look for that stuff. Where to? Oh no, I've lost my headphones. Top hat with the sci-fi glasses goes hard. Are you sure about that? Bop, 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 bop. My graduation hat had flash. Did it actually have flashing red lights? Cyber steampunk. Has cyberpunk died out a little bit? You don't hear many people mention cyberpunk as much these days. I feel like cyberpunk doesn't get mentioned very often anymore. Hang on. So yeah, I feel like cyberpunk's one of those things where it was like, yeah, it used to be all over the place. And then, You don't hear about it anymore. I thought it was a bit cool kind of thing, but I also like the old style clothing in general. The style. Not the game, the style of clothing. But at the same time, you also don't hear many people talk about the game either. I love the style, but I can never figure out how to create in that style. Clocks, cogs, brass, copper, steam, dials, buttons, knobs, twisty things. Basically, think of like anyone that has ADHD and you have like fidget toys. Get a whole bunch of fidget toys and slap that on something in like a clockwork fashion, and boom, there you go. I'm not known for voices, said the liar. I don't know who the liar is. Isn't that steampunk? Oh, steampunk. That's steampunk. Sorry, yes, cyberpunk you don't mention either. I got my brain reversed. Cyberpunk, you don't see a lot, and nor steampunk. Steampunk, cyberpunk, solarpunk you don't hear about very often. You don't hear about other styles. Because cyberpunk... Oh, there was a really cool thing, but you don't see anyone like does like the full. No. But what is in? What's the current? Is it solar punk? Is that the current trend of punk? Is that the current trend? Cyberpunk is very dystopian, highly electric techno. Yeah, steampunk, yeah. Don't worry, my brain got completely switched around. I was thinking about one thing, and then I started thinking about the other, and then my brain latched onto the one I was starting to think about, and it all went wrong. Steampunk, I would say steampunk is a style that I like more than cyberpunk style. Used to open my watch and take it apart. After that, I wasn't allowed to wear any until adulthood. You know, I think, look, honestly, I can understand the wanting to take apart a watch. Because they're interesting things, watches. I mean, and who didn't, growing up, take apart like a mechanical pencil, take the spring out, take the mechanism out of a mechanical pencil, lay it all out like you've got like this assembly line and reassemble it. Basically, could reassemble and take apart your mechanical pencil while wearing a blindfold. Speaking of punk, where are my Frostpunk enjoys? I was recently attempting to try Frostpunk 2, actually, Fire. And I think I destroyed my entire civilization. Have you ever been to Poland? I have not, but again, I would love to. Did it with pens? That too, yes. Did anyone else try and like make those giant sculptures out of those like really cheap like young school texters where they click together and you'd like try and make things out of it? Carl, your citizens all froze, Carl. People aren't meant to freeze, Carl. Carl. Completely unrelated with taking stuff apart stuff. I was diagnosed with ADHD a few years ago. Really? See, I still don't quite fully know the whole things because I know the differences of ADHD can be quite different depending on who has them and how they're affected by it. Because you've got ADHD, like, I've never fully understood it. I see things online all the time of like, here's 5 signs that you might have it. We need that as a sound. What? Carl! That kills people, Carl! I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my. I would hate to ruin the surprise for you. Now I want to watch I need to rewatch them. I'm putting that up on the thing. I need to watch Alpacas or Llamas with Hats. I can never remember, but I need to rewatch it. ADD, that's ADHD without the H. I don't know enough about this subject to talk about it confidently. Honestly, I really do feel like I need to learn more about it. It seems like an important thing in this day and age to be more aware of all these things. I'm not Dionysus, but I check almost every criterion in those videos. It makes you think when you see the videos and you're like, hang on a second. I do that. Does that mean I? Main one is the hyperactivity and hyperfocus versus ADD. So, because there's the ones that make you more hyperactive, and then there's the ones that make you a bit more slower, relaxed, a bit more relaxed, not as like hyper energetic as the other one. I don't know. Again, so if I do say things wrong, I do apologize. I'm trying. I don't fully understand it, but I'm very open to understanding it if I can. ADHD has inattentive and hyperactive, and mixed from what I remember. Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing. It's, again, it's all down to like a lot of different little steps there. Kind of as a general rule for most diagnostic criteria for anything, most things apply to a lot of people, but it's more the frequency and severity. Fair, Rain, very fair. Good point. Frequency and severity. That's actually a very good point. Also, hello, AJ Zuma. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello and welcome. I hope your stream went absolutely fantastically well. What did you get up to? How'd it go? Hello. ADHD is a very subjective. My doctor called it a spectrum. So yes, different between people. Again, if there's one thing that always fascinates me, it's progress in the medical field. Because it's like, if you think about it, what, 10, 15 years ago, it would probably just be all lumped together into one thing. It'd be like, yep, that's what ADHD is. Boom, 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 that's it. And then over years, they've been able to expand and go like, oh no, there's all these different things and all that stuff. Medical progress is absolutely fascinating. Because we learn, constantly learning and improving upon what we don't already know, or what we do know, and then getting better at it. I can speak French, Spanish, German, Italian, Swedish, Polish, German, Chinese, Japanese, Arabic, Turkish, Latin, Greek, all at once. That's a lot, Zephyriel. I could never manage to do that. That's too many. I don't think I would have the brain for that, so it is very impressive. I'm assuming it would have taken a fair while to learn as well. But I think we will go for another 5 minutes, chat, and we'll wrap up with a nice 2-hour stream. I think is what we'll do there. Not quite my usual Friday length, I do know, but just getting back into it again. I don't want to go too far. Stream went well, did some needed cleaning up of my storage system on Minecraft accessibility, plus added some greenery to my mall. Building a city megabase. Ooh, that's quite an endeavor you got going on there, AJ. That's quite an endeavor. A city megabase. Sounds very interesting. I do wish you the best with all that. And honestly, well done on cleaning up your storage system. That's something I would never do, is clean up my storage system. Chaos is my friend, as much as it's frustrating. So well done on sticking to cleaning out your storage system. It's always a commitment with storage. Always a commitment. I speak English and horrible English. I can get on board with that, Pat. I can support that. I think because that was what I think it was in The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis, where he talks. He's like, I only know 2 languages: good English and bad English. It was gross and random items everywhere. Yep. Yeah. How long did it take you, AJ? How long did the storage cleanup take? I hope it didn't take too long. This is the first stream of yours I've managed to catch. I originally found you through Pearl, and I really have enjoyed it. Thanks, and hope to catch more of your streams. Well, it was lovely having you here, Daniel. And thank you very much for joining me here, especially for your first stream. I'm so happy to hear that you enjoyed your first stream. Again, that's the point of the streams. If we can put a bit of a smile on your face, put a bit of a pep in your step, make you feel a bit better, that's a successful stream. So it was lovely to see that you've had a good first experience, and I hope we can see you again very, very soon in another stream. Oh, lovely. It only took me 3 years to be fluent in all languages. That's very impressive. It would take me 3 years to be, not even good at speaking one. That 45 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad of a cleanup. That could have been a lot worse. Have you got it? Are you trying to do like an automated storage system, or are you trying to do just a manually, properly categorized storage? If you were to be fluent in what language, what would it be? If I had to choose one language, Zephyriel, I would probably say that the one language for whatever reason, I don't know why, I wish I could speak German. Of all languages that I wish I could speak German fluently. Maybe that is something I will have to do one day. Thank you very much, Nivlek, for the follow. Welcome on board. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. A pleasure to have you here. I also wish I could speak German. German, I think, could be very... Because, again, it has... German, I think, has, like, roots very much related back to Old English, and, again, Scandinavian and Germanic languages had a big influence on the way that the English language was formed. A prime example is, like, the similar words are, water in English is water in German is Wasser. All you're doing there is, I guess it's similar, ist, good, gut, the, man, so, ist gut Wasser, ich bin einer, der Mann. I am the man! I'm probably saying these absolutely horrendously badly pronunciation-wise. English is rooted to many languages. You are also correct there, Yuz. It's all over the place! English is rooted to Old German, not the other way around. Is that what I said? I said, like, because German influenced the English language. Einer. Ich bin einer. My English teacher back in school said that they had one thing they regretted, and they regretted that they would never be able to hear someone speak English without fully understanding it as their first language. They thought it would be absolutely fascinating to hear someone speak English from a non-English background and kind of go like, oh, is that what it sounds like? Because you can never have that experience. If you've grown up with the language that you speak, You can never have the experience of hearing someone speak your language for the first time and go like, huh, is that what that sounds like? You know, you're never going to hear the accent or the language that you speak the same way that someone that doesn't have that as their first language will ever hear it. It's one of those things. You're never going to hear it. Another bit of thought for you all, by the way, is that not any person, not a single person in history or in the world has ever been alone in an empty room. Inside an empty room. Yeah. Oh, they've never been in an empty room. Yes, no one has ever been in an empty room. I got there in the end. My brain remembered. Not a single person has ever been in an empty room. It's impossible to be inside of an empty room because you're in it. So the room's not empty. Just thought I'd put that out there as a bit of a thought. It just popped in my head. Just thought I'd share it. I am German, by the way. Well, I hope my horrible pronunciation, Antalya, wasn't too bad. Don, you can notice your own breathing. Yeah, well, you've all just noticed that you have an itch on your head. Might not be strong now, but that itch will grow. And the second you scratch that itch, another itch will appear on the opposite side of your head. And when you finally scratch that itch, another itch will appear right in the center of your back where you cannot reach it. And then, once you finally get that itch done, it's back on your head, and the process repeats, and you'll never stop feeling itchy. The more you itch, the itchier it gets. I deserve that, Prepared. I deserve that. And also, thank you very much. I know everything for the follow. Welcome on board. Please subscribe, like, to the stream. I don't know if I said that before, but thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Your powers are weak, old man. I've got some good powers. Joke's on you. I can reach all parts of my back. Well, okay. I hope that you get an itch. An itch that is under many layers of clothing. So even though you try and scratch at the itch underneath the layers of clothing, it never scratches properly. And there's too many layers of clothing for you to comfortably peel the clothing back to get to the itch to give it a proper itch. So you're forever dealing with half itch satisfaction. Yeah, I went there. I cursed you with that. I crossed that line. What you gonna do about it, chat? Stop streaming that car and stop. I can't take back. You lose the game. That's what I say to you. Ah! 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 John, when will you finally ban Stormy on the Minecraft server? Once Stormy does something truly evil and horrendous on the Minecraft server, then a ban shall happen. But not until then. And I'm a very forgiving man. It would take a lot for me to go, no, that's a ban. But yes, the Minecraft server, I was planning on doing a whole bunch of things for the Minecraft server this week. Didn't quite go according to plan. So the Minecraft stream will be on Monday. Monday, I'm hoping, will be the day that we have our Minecraft stream, where we'll be able to have all the stuff done, all the whitelisting will be done. I've had some issues with whitelisting for some reason. The main reason is that I am struggling to actually access my server information, because I've forgotten something. But I'll get that sorted. And then we can do that. We can have a little bit of a farewell to the server. I will download it and give it to everyone as well. I was thinking maybe we could make a little farewell monument together as we say goodbye to the server, and then I can download and give everyone access to the world file. Ba, 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 ba. Can't feel free to ping if you need any assistance. Thank you very much, Stingo. Thank you. But with that, I think that is where we are going to leave the stream there. I think that is where we're going to do... Oh, chat. You can't see this, but I actually am curious if it'll show up if I go to the intro here and I show it. Will it actually show? Will it actually show? Hang on. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it will. Do I have it set up anywhere? Maybe I don't have it set up. Hang on. Ah, might have gotten rid of it. Chat, we are 1 follower away from 3,300 followers. 1 follower away from 3,300. 1 more follower away from the big 300 of 3,300 followers. 1 follower away from 3,300. 1 away. If we can get 1 more follower to end the stream. Just 1 off. 1 off the 3,300. I can't end the stream without it getting 3,300. Bald Nasus incoming. Hang on a second here. When was Bald Nasus related to 3,300? When was that a thing? Texas? Thank you, Texas, for the follow. Thank you. I didn't agree to Bald Nasus. I didn't agree to Bald Nasus. Hang on a second here. No. Again, I've told you, visualize the like, no. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Khan stream. No, I don't think it works. It doesn't work. Oh, look, magnificent. It absolutely doesn't. Looks fine to me. No, hang on a second. What? How much does a bald cap cost? Hang on. I could get a bald cap. I could get a... Oh, hang on a second here. The baldest of Nasuses. Don't go bald, we'll turn into Mr. Clean. Well, thank you very much for the follow, the baldest of Nasuses. And with that, we got 3,300 followers, everybody. Celebration to us. A pat on the back to everyone. You have all been here through all of this with your wonderful banter and your wonderful chatting. You deserve a pat on the back as well for not scaring people off. For being very welcoming, in fact. I think everyone in chat in this wonderful community is very welcoming and very supportive and very kind and considerate to people, and I think that's fantastic. And I would like to thank every single one of you for being absolutely, honestly, very, very well behaved. When you need to be well behaved, you know, I understand cheekiness, but when it really comes to push to shove, you are very supportive and very, very, you know, you're very good. I'm so good with words. But no. So thank you for being supportive, encouraging, welcoming. I would like to think that you're not scary to people, even with the sound effects that you play. But no. A pat on the back to everyone. We've made it to 3,300! So thank you. Thank you all. For not scaring more people off. Yeah, for not scaring more people off. Thank you for not scaring more off. And thank you for the bits, Phil. Thank you. And thank you for the posture check. I gave you a stretch for free there. Posture check and caffeine. Congrats and thank you for being such an unprofessional streamer. You're very welcome, Ray. You're very welcome. I don't think that's ever going to change. When will you be back? I should be back next week, as long as my health continues to be on track. At the moment, I am at the mercy of work situations and health situations, which doesn't necessarily make things easy at times. So I will do my best to be back as soon as I can, because I do want to try and be on schedule. But you all have, every single one of you, have yourselves a lovely day, a lovely night, a lovely time zone. I want all of you, I want to see everybody in chat wishing everybody an amazing time zone. I want to see everyone being happy and supportive of everyone's time zone. Thank you. Thank you all very much for being here. And thank you very much to the anonymous gifter for the gift sub. Thank you very, very, very much. Apparently, that's broken. Apparently, you don't get an image there anymore. I'm going to have to fix that. But thank you all for being here. I wish you the absolute best in everything that you endeavor to do. It was lovely to be back. Lovely to get a chance to chat. It's nice doing just chatting streams every now and then. But you all have yourself a lovely time. If you're well, I hope you stay well. If you're unwell, I hope you get better soon. And I wish you all the absolute best. You're all so incredibly appreciated. And thank you for being as patient as you have been while I've had so many postpones recently. So thank you very much. As for raid message, what are we doing for raid message, chat? What are you thinking about raid Bald Nasus incoming raid? I don't know how I feel about that. It's a lie, first of all. It's a lie raid message, but I will see you all as soon as I possibly can. Until then, take it easy. Take care of yourselves, both in every way. Take care of yourselves health-wise, mental-wise, and each other-wise. Fine! No more nice words! Yes! No more nice words! See you next week and enjoy Arcane as much as I will. Oh, definitely, Jasper. I hope you enjoy it. Honestly, I really do. Chat us out for Blood Raid. That's also a good one. Can't hate the frames raid. I got excited there. But goodbye, everybody. Au revoir, adieu, ciao, toodaloo, taradi day, and all other words that mean goodbye. I will see you all very, very soon. Until then, have an amazing one. I can't wait to see you next. Goodbye, everybody. Dorime, interimo ad appare dorime, ameno.
Seek fluid intake.
No more fluid intake.
Intake.
It's too much water.